50% chance we can die. Woohoo! We're getting on the plane. If I don't come back, I love you guys. I asked Abhi if I can sit up the front with his friend and help fly the plane, but apparently not. So on the plane, it's not a very big plane, 18 people max, and the weather is garbage. This will be the last plane out. But good luck on our part catching the last heli yesterday and last plane today. Weather's garbage, which means the flight will be really scary. And we're also taking off from the most dangerous airport in the world. It's fun. Love it. Peace out. As you can see, I'm back from my trek. I'm all burnt. My hand is burnt as well. Don't know if you can see that. It's actually really sore. It feels a bit swollen. But enough of my whinging. Actually not enough of my whinging. I have like blisters forming on my lips. But the flip side to that is they look fuller than normal. So it's like I've had like 3 Botox in my lips. Or filler. Anyway, I actually just wanted to share how grateful I am that I've just poured myself a beer, cheers, with fizz. I know, it sounds weird, right? So whilst on my trek, I had 2 beers the whole time, and the first beer that Abhi, my guide, poured was like this much beer and like that much head. And I gave him shit for pouring the world's shittiest pour. But he said,
so if you drink this foam, if you drink the beer without the foam, then you feel bloated. You'll start burping. And if you let the gas out before you drink it, then you don't drink the gas.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I poured it like that on purpose to get rid of the fizz. So basically through, what's the word, like removing all of these things in my life that I've just like would never think to be grateful for, I'm now so grateful. So I'm sure I'm going to do a lot of these gratitude videos, but one of them is that I can have a fizzy beer. Oh, so excited to drink you. I'm so excited. I've got a nice modern room and I get to have a shower. Yeah. And I've got all my luggage. Got my luggage. Got my luggage, and I've just ordered a burger and a beer. Look at how burnt my face is. My lips are literally swollen. I'm gonna relax today. It's gonna be so amazing. Oh my God, this room is like so beautiful in stark contrast to the rooms that I've been staying in the past little while. I'm just feeling so grateful. So I've just had a meal and I have been sitting here reflecting on what I just did. And as I was sitting here, I got a beautiful message from one of my close friends who has also done something very similar. She's walked up to Everest Base Camp, and so she kind of really knows what it's like. And look, in the grand scheme of things, I'm sure there's plenty of people that have done things that are a lot harder, but I had no preparation mentally or like, I didn't Google anything. I just thought, I will walk through the hills. Like, it was just such a bigger experience than I actually could have ever planned or thought. Like, I didn't book the trek going, oh, I'm gonna I didn't have any expectations whatsoever, and it was probably more intensified because I was on my own. I did have 2 guides, so I was pretty lucky. But yeah, I can't get over how thankful I am for stuff. These little things that like I didn't even know to be thankful for, I'm thankful for. And it's just such a beautiful thing. God, I'm gonna cry. But like, it's so interesting, isn't it, that like, when you take away things, by the way, look at my swollen, burnt hand. Also, my face is fucking burnt to shit. I look like absolute garbage, but you know, I haven't even had a shower yet. I just am exhausted. But yeah, I sort of, in removing all of these things from my life and now coming back to some semblance of like, you know, comfort, even just having like good Wi-Fi and a plug to plug my stuff in, and knowing I can go and have a shower in a second, a warm shower with pressure, like, and the fact that this room is nice and you know, cozy temperature, and like just so many things I am grateful for. I can't hear anyone next door. Like it's just so much of what I'm used to in the modern world was taken away. And at the time, mentally I was pretty okay with it. Like I was like, oh, well, look, it is what it is. It's all part of the experience. And kind of like logically I knew, or conceptually in my mind, I knew that, oh, this is probably good for me, you know, to have this, to kind of, there's plenty of people in this world that live like that or worse. And they do it and they're happy. And it was such a cool thing to go through. So much so that I'm going to organise a charity event next year. I'm doing something similar. There'll be 2 parts to it. So there'll be like group 1. We'll all do it at the same time, but we'll do group 1. We'll be seeing a few things in Kathmandu and Pokhara, but group 1 will do like a easier trek around Pokhara, still beautiful, but only 2 days of minimal amenities, probably a 4-day trek in total. And then group 2 will do what I did, because it's a bit more punishing. But it's so true what they say, like, without, like, is it a quote that says, without struggle there is no success? Like, I'm so in that at the moment, where having not everything, but having a lot taken away from me, and knowing that I could come back to it has just, yeah, I'm just so fucking grateful for my life and for everything. Like, yeah, it's just really emotional. And I'm really proud of myself, and it's just, yeah, I'm just blown away with the whole experience.